lesson and activities will revolve around the book If You Give a Pig a Pancake by Laura Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond, reenacted and videotaped and tried to be held together by G Team 5. If you give a pig a pancake, she will want maple syrup to go with it. You will give her your favorite maple syrup, and she'll probably get all sticky. She'll want to take a bath. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born, and she might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come with her. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. And she'll look under your bed. When she's under your bed, she'll find your old tap shoes. She'll even try them on. And she'll probably need something special to wear with them. When she's all dressed, she's gonna ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece and she'll start dancing. And she'll want you to take her picture. So you'll get your camera. And when she sees the picture, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. You'll have to give her some envelope and stamps. And take her to the mailbox. On the way to the mailbox, she's going to see the tree in your backyard and want to build a tree house. So she'll ask you for some wood, a hammer, and some nails. When the tree house is finished, she'll want to decorate it. So she'll ask for some wallpaper and glue. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get all sticky. Feeling sticky will remind you of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some, and chances are, if she asks for maple syrup, she's gonna want pancakes to go with it. So here's the objective for you. In the Google Classroom, I will link standards that go horizontally, vertically aligned so that you know what you should be working on if you're really looking to work on your standards during the quarantine. For the younger students, things that you can do with this book, and I will link another YouTube video to the book where you can see the actual pictures besides from just our interacting with the book. You could be talking about the story elements, the character, the setting, the problem, the solution. You could be talking about whether or not it is fiction or nonfiction. What does it mean if a book is fiction? Would this pig be doing all of these things? For the middle grades, this is where people are like, how is she going to connect this? I want you to be thinking about what the implied themes in the story are. What's going on with this pig? What is the pig consistently doing in the story? There's another character in the story, which is the child that the pig is hanging out with, and that's the one who keeps giving the things to this girl pig, making the pancakes, getting the syrup, giving her the tap shoes, giving her the bubbles, giving her the rubber duck. The pig is always getting what she wants. What's the implied theme there? And is that at all helping the pig out? What are the cause and effects that go along with that? Then you can also relate that middle school students, high school students. If the pig doesn't learn a lesson, what are the societal implications that go along with the pigs in our society that don't learn what comes from this implied theme? Think about what the pig needs to learn, and actually all of the if you give a book characters. It's cyclical. They're constantly asking for something. They do come full circle, but they're never hearing that word that they need to learn. They're not learning that impulse control. What implications does that have if people aren't learning those things? And so there's a lot of ways you can attack that. When I was talking in the last video about showing me your unique deftness, you don't have to just write this. You could have these conversations. We could have them on the stream in the Google Classroom. You can, like many of my students do within my classroom, produce art that show those societal implications that go along with that implied theme. You could do things that think outside the box, that go completely away from what I just talked about, and real life skills. You could read the directions to make yourself some pancakes. Maybe you enjoy working with your hands and you want to build a treehouse just like the pig did. Maybe you're going to put on your tap shoes and dance. How are you going to relate to if you give a pig a pancake? Feel free to share it with me on Instagram in the Google Classroom, and I will put other ideas for you. And that wraps up our first day of If You Give Mrs. Gooden a Pandemic. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to G Team 3, my trio, for helping me out. I appreciate you, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Bye.